chance of solving a murder is cut in half.
Oh my god, the seats are full of blood.
If they don't get a lead.
No plot thickens.
Within the first 48 hours.
This is something. Sure it is. What do you mean?
When police and EMS arrive, they find a man on the floor of the dollar store, unconscious. At the hospital, ER doctors try to save him, but he dies.
The weather's not cooperating very well. I'm afraid if it's an outdoor scene, that it may wash away some of the evidence. I'm trying to get there as quickly as I can.
Lead Detective T.C. Sapero is a 3-year veteran of Miami homicide.
This afternoon, patrol units received a call referencing a possible robbery in a metal shop. The victim is from El Salvador.
62-year-old Isabel Torres was a retired chef. Leaves behind 3 children, a grandson, and a wife of 37 years.
According to witnesses here, the victim was just a customer. He found himself in the middle of an armed robbery in the shop owners.
Patrol takes 2 eyewitnesses to headquarters, the store owner and another customer.
TC, go down to the station and start talking to the eyewitnesses. I'll stay here and do the scene.
CSI processes the scene for evidence from the robbery.
There's this little medallion there at the front door, little cross. Spent shell casing there.
They collect a single .380 automatic case next to where the victim was found.
Apparently this store has been the victim of 3 robberies, and on their last robbery, the suspect took the cameras as well as the DVR.
With no surveillance video at the dollar store, Sergeant Altar Williams heads out to canvass the neighboring businesses for cameras. Meanwhile, at headquarters,
Damn tornado. We're gonna go ahead and interview the 2 witnesses that were inside the store. We have a customer and the owner. We'll talk to the customer first. She's kind of answering.
Una persona inocente. Se me quedó en la mente. Ok. Yo fui a la tienda. En ese momento entró un señor, el que mataron. En el momento que entró el señor, entró ese negro. Le dijo freeze. Y dice, I want money. Money. sellado, ¿entiendes? Entonces, el negro me agarra.
The customer says the robber threatened her with the gun.
Ese señor, el que mataron, se dio la vuelta así tan rápido, trató de arrebatar la pistola.
She says the victim and the robber struggle for possession of the gun.
Yo cojo y me escapo, salgo de la tienda así. Y oigo el disparo. El susto fue tan grande que yo me metí, que yo creía que I was gonna pass out.
¿Qué tenía puesto Moreno?
Blanca, con mangas largas. Sé que era un pantalón azul oscuro y él es flaquito. Tenía una cosa desde aquí tapada en blanco. Una cosa que tapa así.
Saparo and Detective Frank Castillo move on to the store, hoping she got a better look at the shooter.
El primer problema fue con el señor porque él le jaló cadena.
She says the robber snatched a gold necklace from the victim's neck.
Y después la agarró a él, la muchacha. Entonces el señor reaccionó y fue a forcejear con él. La muchacha se fue. Ellos estaban peleándose por la pistola. Y ahí fue que él le dio el tiro al señor. Yo me metí rápido por abajo del escritorio y yo pensé que me iba a matar a mí también. Y se fue rápido. Y tenía la cara floja. Era así que estaba.
¿Cómo tiene cuántos años?
Ya 7 para 8.
¿Cuántos robos has tenido?
Como 3. Ahora hay uno que es muy reciente. Que no quiero abrir más. Porque ya yo tengo mucho miedo ahí. Mucho miedo.
Unfortunately, this heroic individual attempted to do some good in this world, and he paid the ultimate price in getting killed. We have a vague description of the subject, a black male with a white covering over his face, and that's basically all we have. We have to rely a lot on canvassing the area, see if we can locate any other witnesses or videos.
Back at the crime scene.
We found a business down the street and they saw the robber flee the store northwest towards a waiting blue Chevy Impala. Store owner that had video. The bolo for the subject is going to be a black American male, last seen fleeing in a royal blue Chevy Impala, a spoiler kit on the back, dark tints, chrome wheels.
Different in a royal blue, last seen westbound, spoiler, chrome rim on the mask separating his face from the nose down.
7 hours in. The team has been unable to contact the victim's family. They no longer live at the address on file.
Nothing would signify a home number or anything. Oh, here we go. Casa. House. Sure this is it. You wanna give a call?
Buenas, es el detective Castillo de la ciudad de Miami. Ustedes conocen a un caballero por el nombre de Isabel Torres. Ok.
Castillo arranges to meet the victim's family.
Metallic blue Chevy.
Second?
I have a metallic blue Chevy. Possibly might match that vehicle that you guys had earlier today. We got the driver.
Yes, it will be apparently, some patrol units come across a car fitting the description of what we're looking for. Let's go.
You got that car. That's a big lead, bro.
Today at the Home Depot, get up to $2,400 off select kitchen packages, so you can do your thing while your new LG machines do theirs. Shop LG, America's most reliable line of appliances at the lowest prices guaranteed during 4th of July savings at the Home Depot.
Guess it's time to pay him.
What is going on?
Whether you're doing it yourself or hiring a pro, today, let's paint. Exclusively at the Home Depot. Electricity flows through everything. Can you feel it? Mustang Mach-E feels something electric. For a limited time, get 0 for 72 on a Mach-E GT, plus 3,000 bonus cash and a complimentary connected charge station.
It's not gonna be it. Pretty close.
It's the same color blue.
Right? It's supposed to be electric blue. Chevy Impala is one of the most popular cars here in Miami. I'm sure there's going to be hundreds of blue ones. It's going to be hard to track down. Ready? We'll make notifications.
Saparo and Detective Frank Castillo head to the victim's family's house.
Buenas noches. Detective Cepero, Detective Castillo de la Policía de Miami. Desafortunadamente, tenemos noticia mala. Tu esposo fue la víctima del robo.
¿Me murió? ¿Qué? No, mentira.
According to the family, Isabel left to buy a calling card and never came home.
He was the only person that put up a fight. In other words, he foiled the robbery. It's never easy telling the family member that their loved ones are dead. There's never a good notification. It just made a whole bunch of people very unhappy, and unfortunately, that's part of the job. I don't even know if it's worth it. I know, man. What are you gonna get? 10, 15 bucks? It's ridiculous.
As the first day draws to a close, Isabel's killer is still on the loose.
Today I wore my lucky Scully socks. Every time I wear these socks, I get a really, really good lead on the case. So I have no doubt in my mind that tonight is going to be a good night for the case. And it's not a bad fashion statement either, right? Ready? You drive it, right?
The team returns to the cops to search for witnesses.
It's open, or I'll just read it. Open no more. I think she's had enough. ¿Cómo está? ¿Está todo bien? Apparently she's closing down the shop. It's heartbreaking to know that somebody can actually get scared out of their own business. But apparently it's had enough. She's had enough and she's moving out.
With no new leads, they continue their search for a witness who saw the killer's face.
See if we can get a better description of the offender. Right now it's very vague. Black male, slim build.
A few hours later,
SS. It did. It'll narrow it down.
The Apollo SS model is much less common than the standard model.
Really, if you look at the rims, actually the same rims on an SS. The handles are the same color as the car, which is consistent with an SS. The good thing is, I believe only from 13 SS Apollo's big car. There's a good chance of finding this car. If you find this car, you got to do it.
Here's your hot and ready Crazy Puffs.
$3.99 and stuffed with pepperoni and cheese.
Yeah, just walk in, grab them and go.
Now I've got more time to enjoy my summer. Go long!
There's more time for fun when you walk in for $3.99 hot and ready Crazy Puffs at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
What the biggest companies deliver is an exceptional customer experience. What makes it possible is unmatched connectivity and 5G solutions from T-Mobile for Business. T-Mobile connects 100,000 Delta Airlines employees, powers Tractor Supply's stores nationwide with reliable 5G business internet, and partners with PGA of America on game-changing innovation. This is how business goes further with T-Mobile for Business.
Good news for us is electric food and power tactical robbery units are methodically going through every single one.
Over the next few weeks, they tracked down all 13 Blue Power SSs registered in Miami-Dade County.
What year is this? 2000? This is not going to be it. The windows are supposed to be darker. The rims are bigger. This is not going to be it.
None of them are the killer's car.
I don't know what to say. Maybe the car's not even registered to the state. Maybe it's not even an SS.
And no witnesses come forward who can ID the skinny black man who shot Isabel Torres.
I hate to say it, but it looks like this case is going to cold case.
Over the next several weeks, the team continues canvassing the area of the dollar store for their homeless eyewitness, Maria.
You gotta bring this guy to justice. Think about all the damage he's done, all the people he's hurt. The victim, the victim's family, the dollar store owner. She had several business. I hate to let good people down.
Then, after months of hard work,
Myself and Detective Reyes at court, and we were on the way to court when Detective Reyes spotted an electric blue Impala fitting the description that we have on the Isabel Torres case. The tag goes back to somebody with a suspended license.
they called in backup to stake out the car. And when the driver returned, they took him into custody for driving with a suspended license.
The car matches precisely the description that I'm looking for. The rims are exact, the color is exact, the tints are exact, everything's exact. What are the chances? Let it be. We're gonna go ahead and tow the car and see what he has to say. Again, we're fishing, we don't know, but you know, we'll talk. I mean, it could be nothing, it could be everything, so we'll find out. Today, I wore my lucky socks, but not on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I need to start wearing them not on purpose.
Why don't you have one and I have one?
You wear one sock and I wear the other?
I mean, double power, right?
The driver of the Impala is 38-year-old Keon Williams.
Where you stand? Oh, right now I don't have an address. I was in I haven't changed first, so you didn't. I got shot. You got shot when?
He says he was shot on April 29th, the same day the victim was murdered. West Palm Beach is 70 miles from Miami.
Okay, how do we go down? Oh, I just took a ride from the guy.
Keon says he got a ride to go buy a pack of cigarettes.
You bummed a ride a guy you don't know?
What does this guy look like? This person. White? Somebody? So you go right with TBS.
According to Keon, when they got out of the car, the man pulled a gun.
Then I'm kind of like with the tough one.
Wait a minute, they came in here? You saw it?
Like that. So, did fire rescue come? Or did you drive yourself? I got dropped off to the hospital. You got dropped off? Who dropped you off?
You must have made a mess with that lady's car of blood.
Feel like that.
He tells me that he got shot. Same exact thing. Come on. I mean, talk about a needle in a haystack. Damn. One day we're expecting this case on the side.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, this is Detective Reyes, City Manager.
Detective Anthony Reyes calls West Palm Beach to verify Keon's story.
Okay, so hold on a little bit. Oh, can you remember?
They confirm that
Same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro. At Papa John's, we start with better. Like marinated oven roasted chicken tossed in our new hot lemon pepper sauce kind of better. And now you can find them on the Papa Pairings menu. Get 2 or more Papa Pairings favorites for just $6.99 each. Only from Papa John's.
Oh yeah, this is great.
What are the coincidences? Same exact day of the murder, he shows up about 7 hours later to West Palm Beach and reports he got shot by another offender. I think he shot himself. I think he was running to the car, tried to shut the gun down to his bed, right down his neck.
A good liar used to have a good memory.
Grab my hand and report on me. What you told us is so far off when this report says. Not even close. What you told us. Nothing matches. I can't make this up. I didn't write this. This is something you told the officer. Something happened. It shouldn't have. It was accident. Tell me what happened.
You still don't tell me what time you leave for. Robert.
Actually, it goes a little beyond the robbery. Something happened inside that store between you and another gentleman. And it had a bad ending.
I can see where you're going there, but
Where is it that I'm going?
Let me talk to him. I don't have anything else to say.
Okay.
I should go now.
We don't have enough to arrest him. He's gonna have to walk on or just go to jail for that suspended license. He is gonna be arrested for the suspended license. That's nothing, he'll be out tomorrow. I'm still gonna be working on the case. A lot of things to do, but by no means is it over. Completely contradicts the story as to what he told us when we interviewed him.
However, they find no evidence linking Keon to the murder.
So we need to find Maria. She was there the original day. Her testimony is going to be crucial. I'm preparing the 6-photo lamp to see if I can find Maria. There's a very strong possibility that she may have seen him running out of the store without the face covering.
Money, baby. Right there.
Let's go and find Maria.
Maria.
They head out to the dollar store to start with the new owner. The owner has found Maria. Maria agrees to meet with them.
He's in this residence. Let's see if we can put another nail in the coffin.
If you want to travel with your kid, but don't want to share your kid's bedtime, you might not want to share a hotel room. Get an Airbnb and get some time after bedtime.
Bravo and Geico know to compete on Top Chef, having what you need makes all the difference.
I didn't get any spices or herbs. I need my spices.
Do you have any pressure cookers?
I got one, yeah, but I need more.
I've made biscuits before, but I need my recipe. So terrifying.
And just like a chef needs the right ingredients in the kitchen, you need the right insurance coverage. Personalized coverage that gives you more of what you want. Choose Geico. Whatever you need, get more with Geico.
Good morning, everybody. We are here to discuss the Heists. So you say, was there a book?
Making work makes sense. LinkedIn makes sense.
Without hesitation, this is the guy. Without hesitation. Walked by her twice. Into the store without the mask, and on the way out, and he was putting the gun in his waistband. Now we got enough to see PC to bring him in.
Police may have his car, but Keon is already out of jail for a suspended license charge. Their first task will be to find him.
4 months, nothing, and then 24 hours, everything.
Homicide's code.
Detective TC severely gets a surprise in the car.
Who's this?
It's Keon.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
right. But this time we have a little more evidence on him. So we just placed him under arrest for murder. And case closed. Stand up. It feels truly amazing. One day you have absolutely nothing on this case. Let's very quickly go into the cold case. Detective Reyes, if he hadn't had this in the front burner, you would never have seen that car. That was just a needle in a haystack.
There's no substitute for determination, but clearly there's no substitute for luck. Good job, well done.
The next day, Isabella and Detective Anthony Reyes give the victim's family some welcome news.
Took somebody into custody, and we made an arrest.
Ayer arrestaron al muchacho. Lo encontraron.
Yo sé que no va a traer tu puto para atrás, pero por lo menos tienes eso, que la persona que lo mató está en la calle.
Every day people ask me if I need anything on my dad's case, and I'm like, no. They're like, no leads? I was like, nothing. There's just a blue Impala, and I see a blue Impala every day of my life. And
You probably wonder, is that the guy that killed my
is
dad?
that the guy that killed him? Every day.
It was almost like a gift from the heavens.
One of the ladies on the scene, she was so upset because she realized that your father intervened to try to defend him.
Yeah.
You know? How many people would do this? So you guys think about that.
Be stupid, I wanna kill you.
Thank you.
Give it up.
Where'd you go? I can't find you.
We're in home, surrounded by vases.
These prices, I'm gonna get all of these. I like abstract art. I don't get it, but I like it.
Let's never leave.
Introducing a new home collection. Discover it all at Kohl's.
For homicide detectives, the clock starts ticking the moment they are called.
Jesus H. Christ!
He was shot in the back. She's got bruising around her neck. She has her heart.
Their chance of solving a murder is cut in half.
We need to find somebody tonight.
If they don't get a lead.
You got some information for me?
Within the first 48 hours.
You questioned?
Yeah, I am questioned.
You act like I'm some kind of criminal here.
Birmingham, Alabama, 6:45 a.m. A call comes into 911 from an employee at a scrapyard.
Fire and rescue. I just found somebody dead over here in our lot.
Are you pretty sure he's gone?
Yeah.
Okay, we're on our way.
When patrol arrives on the scene, they find a man in the middle of a scrapyard, dead.
This is where the victim was found.
Lead Detective Henry Lucas has worked homicide for 7 of his 21 years on the force.
Employee saying he pulled in here in his truck, saw the body, and drove back out.
The 911 caller will meet detectives at homicide.
Y'all ready? All right.
Detectives head to where the body was found.
The victim got a whole lot of chokehold. Lower back and up. He was shot in the back multiple times with a shotgun. He got no ID on him whatsoever.
The victim will have to be ID'd by his fingerprints. The team searches the area around where the body was found, hoping to piece together the mysterious crime scene.
The victim could have came across the fence.
We found a shotgun shell casing. All right.
60 feet from the body, CSU finds a possible clue.
That's a buckshot case.
It's pretty cool.
If the victim was shot there, how would this thing get here? Unless they threw their cartridge over the fence.
Look over there.
Near the cartridge,
Drive shafts there. Could have been piling those up to throw them over the fence.
He was creeping, man.
Yeah.
the team believes the victim may have been stealing drive shafts.
These bring good money. $170, $140.
You can eat one after that.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody called him. They shot him.
Maybe one of the employees sitting out here saw the victim in here stealing. Something is wrong.
Then,
Right across the front of the open.
the team finds another lead outside the lot.
Fresh tracks. SUV tire. Do look like SUV left them in here.
Those drive shafts. They too heavy for one person.
I think the victim had a friend with a car.
The victim may have been at the lot with someone else.
He want to put the stuff over the fence and the other guy be loading it as they go. He saw his friend get shot and he got away. Only thing we can do is try to find whomever he was with. Hopefully they tell us the truth. We got to try to find out who the victim is first.
While Lucas waits to learn his victim's ID, he goes in to interview the 911 caller.
I hope he just gonna tell the truth.
He needs to know if he was there when the shooting went down.
How you doing? I'm Detective Lucas, and this is Detective Jacobs. Tell us what happened this morning.
The Decatur area of DeKalb County, Georgia. 2 p.m. A motel worker goes to clean a room and makes a shocking discovery.
DeKalb Emergency 911.
I think he's unconscious.
Okay, keep breathing, sir.
I'm not in the room, ma'am. I don't know. I'm not gonna go in there. I'm scared.
When officers and medics arrive, they find a woman lying under a sheet on the floor, dead.
The neighborhood we're going to is known to be frequented by a lot of transients and has a fair amount of low-level drug activity.
Detective Bruce Brueggemann is a 4-year veteran of the Major Felony Unit. Brueggemann will leave the crime scene.
Management made entry into the room. What they ended up finding was a female deceased on the floor.
You guys ready?
Monique Flores was 47 years old. Originally from Syracuse, New York, Monique raised 5 children and is also survived by her parents and 15 siblings.
Blanket was put on her. And you got the crucifix there and 2 Bibles. Someone must have left her body like this.
Yeah.
A lock on a cord. We need to collect that.
She's been here more than a day, more than 24 hours, probably closer to 48. Can't say for certain if this is swelling due to an injury or if it's due to the decomposition around her eyes.
The team will have to wait until the autopsy to determine the cause of death.
Hey, gentlemen, I can't take anything in what we see here.
Around the room, they find empty bottles, drug paraphernalia, and prescription pills.
Maybe she overdosed and whoever was in here with her got scared and left.
Detective Keith McQuilkin goes to speak with the people staying next door.
Yeah, but all you heard him say what?
The noise he was making, it was loud, but he kept doing it.
The woman says she heard a struggle going on in Monique's room 2 days ago.
It sounded like he was hammering, like knocking her head against the head or something.
But when she inquired about the noise, a man answered the door and told her everything was under control.
First time you've ever seen him?
Yeah, he was an older guy. He had a low haircut.
Brueggemann heads to the motel manager's office to see if they have any information on the man who may have been in the room with Monique.
Did he sign anything?
I have to check in for him.
He learns the room was rented to a man named Edward Norman.
Edward Norman? Okay. Thank you. The guy that was renting the room with her was a transient. According to the manager, he was out here begging for money for the past week. We need to talk to this guy.
Right now, the possibilities for ruling on her death are wide open. Everything from natural to homicide are on the table until the ME tells us what he finds.
The next day, Detective Lynn Schuler takes over as lead.
Just wait to hear from the ME.
Schuler served in the U.S. Navy before becoming a DeKalb County police officer. He's been in the Major Felony Unit for 1 year.
Find out the cause of death, find out if it is a homicide.
Schuler does a background check on his victim.
You there?
Five one, 130 pounds?
Did you get Holmes' information?
I did.
Monique had recently been in a treatment facility for bipolar disorder.
It doesn't look natural.
Did y'all document what page the Bible was open up to?
The Bible that was on her?
Yes.
It's open to the page that explains what's in the Bible. It's not scripture itself.
So nothing relevant?
No.
Almost looks like she was sleeping because there was a pillow under her head.
Two hours later.
Hey, this is Schuler. You got a cause of death on her yet?
Coaches, parents, and teachers, do you know an outstanding student athlete who is a game changer? Now is the time to shine the spotlight on them. NBC4 and Telemundo 47 want to hear about your outstanding MVP. Visit NBCNewYork.com/MVP to share the story of your local athlete, age 13 and over, who serves as an inspiration in their sport to their teammates and community.
MVP is presented by Spectrum.
Finally, there's a better choice to keep your business connected. With T-Mobile for Business, our internet and voice bundle saves you more than 30% versus big cable. Setup only takes minutes. And seamless collaboration across your people and devices is as easy as it gets. Add mobile for even greater value and get the most out of America's largest 5G network. Switch to the Better Choice bundle and save.
In DeKalb County,
Hey, this is Schuler.
lead detective Lynn Schuler is about to learn how Monique Flores ended up dead in a motel room.
You got a cause of death on her yet? All right, I appreciate the intel. Thank you, sir. She's got tichia around her eyes, bruising around her neck, swelling in her face, strangulation.
One day into the investigation, the team is officially working a homicide.
First person we need to talk to is Mr. Norman.
Detective Jennifer Miller looks up Edward Norman, the man who was renting the motel room where Monique was found.
That is Edward Norman.
He is 51 years old and from the Atlanta area. He has been arrested 15 times in the last 5 years.
He's in our jail database quite a few times. Nothing violent, mostly public intoxication, disorderly conduct, county ordinances. He's never escalated it to anything like this.
Officers head out in search of Edward Norman.
Possibly uses drugs. Probably find him in locations where the drugs are sold.
With 5 hours left in the first 48, the undercover DeKalb County Fugitive Squad joins the search.
Last name is Norman.
They reach out to their CIs.
Okay.
And get a tip that Norman is laying low at a friend's house.
So we're gonna check it out. I appreciate it, man.
Hopefully he may even be here.
Windows open.
Sheriff's office.
The Birmingham homicide team is working the mysterious shooting death of an unidentified young man found in a scrapyard. Now, they need to know if the 911 caller witnessed the shooting.
Tell us what happened this morning.
I got there about 6:30. And then I drove around the back of the lot because they said that there was some action over there.
He claims he went to check on the lot after one of his coworkers reported something suspicious.
When you say action, what that mean?
I just assumed that he'd seen the fence cut and parts piled up outside somewhere.
He says the lot has been robbed on a regular basis.
I mean, it's a every week thing. This happened, I couldn't tell you how many times.
So he called you this morning about what time?
Probably 10 to 6.
He says that when he arrived at the lot, his coworker was already gone.
I drove our truck around. I stopped to see if the fence was cut.
He claims that when he looked through the fence, he spotted the victim.
I stood there probably 10, 15 seconds just watching to see if his chest was moving, and it wasn't.
And that's before you called the police?
Yep, and then, you know, I was standing there, and then I called him.
Okay. Yeah, 1 minute.
Sure.
My problem with this is he called you and tell you to come into work. I'm hearing something in the lot over there. Are you going over there empty-handed? That doesn't make any sense to me.
This is what got me too. He saw the guy, he sit there and watched him to see was he breathing. Hey. Well, I got a question to ask you.
Go ahead.
You own a gun?
Yes, sir. I got a shotgun, about 22 rifle.
When was the last time you fired any of those weapons?
It's been over a year, I'm sure.
Did you shoot that young man?
You think I killed that boy? I didn't shoot that boy. If you even thinking about looking at me, you barking up the wrong tree, bro. I'm kidding.
With no leads on how his victim was mysteriously gunned down, Lucas releases the 911 caller.
We gotta explore the victim angle. Once we find out who he is.
Well, yeah, that's what's gonna help us.
This is Jacob's homicide.
Jacobs calls the ME for news on the victim's ID.
Okay.
Yep, that's him.
They finally have a name.
Andre Nathaniel Lewis.
Andre Lewis was 18 years old. He was studying for his GED. He leaves behind a mother, grandmother, and 5 siblings.
One shot, copper-coated buckshots. From right to left. Just one shot, shotgun.
That's Lancashire casing that we got.
He was at point-blank range.
Detectives look up Andre's last known address.
Right up the street from where he got killed.
Hopefully he can make a death notification. Talk to someone that knows him, try to figure out who possibly could have been with him.
The team heads out to notify Andre's family.
Hopefully, it's a good address.
Anybody live here? Hey, how you doing?
I'm on the clock. What you want?
That
Some wheels?
address was very bad. They moved out in March of this year.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
Sun going down. Time is ticking away.
Later that night,
That's the mama?
Right.
The team gets a break. Andre's family has been located and has come to homicide. Lucas hopes they know who was with Andre the night he was murdered.
We need to find somebody tonight.
Welcome to Sapphire Lounge by the Club. With craft cocktails, locally inspired menus, and plenty of space to relax. It's what an airport lounge is supposed to be. Chase Sapphire Reserve. Make more of what's yours.
If there's one thing we like, it's choices. And your Ford dealership is the place to start.
Now returning lessees can lease a Bronco Sport for $319 a month, only at your local Ford stores.
Who needs pants?
Got it.
Come on, let's go. Hustle.
Stroller?
Double stroller. Let's go. Let's go.
When you're traveling with 3 kids and pretty much everything they own, it matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
In the Birmingham shooting of 18-year-old Andre Lewis, the homicide team hopes Andre's family can give them a lead.
We need to find somebody tonight.
I'm Detective Lucas, and that's Detective Jacobs. I just need you to look at this picture, see this, okay? What the hell are we trying to find out? Do anybody know who this song with?
Detectives learn Andre was staying with a friend, nicknamed Fat Mama.
That's where we need to go.
Going Fat Mama out.
Lucas hopes to find out if Fat Mama was with Andre the night he was gunned down.
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's your name, sir?
But Fat Mama is nowhere to be found.
We can just go to the building, and then from there we go and do what we do till tomorrow morning.
The next morning, Lucas reaches out to the other employee from the scrapyard.
Come on down here.
He agrees to meet at homicide.
Okay then. This dude was there at 5 something.
You've had all these burglaries, shooting found police. You don't check it out yourself. You call somebody else to come.
We have to question him. We got to find out what happened.
Hours later, the other employee from the scrapyard arrives at homicide.
How you doing? Detective Lucas and Detective Jacobs. You know why you're here? Sure. Sort of. Somebody was found deceased on the lot. Okay. What time you got there?
I was probably there about 3. It's pretty quiet.
What do you mean?
I suspected someone was in there.
tracking the murder of Monique Flores, strangled in a motel room. Now, the undercover fugitive squad is hot on the trail of a potential suspect, Edward Norman.
Sheriff's office.
They strike out.
Getting absolutely nothing everywhere we go. Nobody knows him, nobody's seen him, nobody's ever heard of him.
This guy has literally left no paper trail. This guy being, homeless, really no stable resident. We don't have too many solid leads right now.
In the first 48, detectives found a woman strangled in a motel room. Learned neighbors overheard fighting. Discovered a man named Edward Norman was renting the room. Dispatched the undercover fugitive squad to track him down. But Norman was nowhere to be found. After 3 days, the search pays off. Atlanta PD has found their man. The fugitive squad take Edward Norman into custody.
Print right there.
And hand him over to detectives.
We're gonna take you up to the office.
Woman. She undesirable.
Imagine this, a mild to moderate eczema treatment that helps clear skin without pills, injections, or steroids. Imagine using one single cream to help kick the itch. No, it's not imaginary. It's Opsilura, eczema treatment reimagined. Opsilura is proven to help clear or almost clear skin and significantly reduce itch fast. Imagine that.
Opsilura can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB or hepatitis B or C. Serious lung infections, skin cancer, blood clots, and low blood cell counts occur with Opsilura. In people taking JAK inhibitors, serious infections, increased risk of death, lymphoma, other cancers, and major cardiovascular events have occurred. The most common side effect was the common cold.
Imagine an eczema treatment you can apply wherever you need it, like here and here. That's Opsilura. Relief reimagined. Ask your doctor about reducing eczema itch fast with Opsilura.
In the murder of Monique Flores, lead detective Lynn Schuler hopes suspect Edward Norman can explain why Monique was found strangled in his motel room.
She undesirable.
All right, well, when we get upstairs, we'll go over everything. I just want to find out what happened in that hotel room. When the body was discovered, it had a white sheet placed over the body, and there was a small Bible laying on her chest. Hopefully, and he's going to tell us what happened.
Schuler and Detective Bruce Brueggemann go in to interview Norman.
Hey, Mr. Norman. All right. Tell me how you met her.
I did with a woman. Need some help, and I had it out with him.
Norman claims he met Monique at a bus stop near a hospital in downtown Atlanta and invited her to his motel room.
Right. But we got to the wrong stuff, and we went across the street, got Bill, and went back.
Once they got back to the room, He says they started drinking.
After you hit that, you want to enjoy your zone. She wanted to, do makeup in the mirror and all this. But I was pressing her, hey, let's get busy.
But he